Okay, this is some characters that I don't really play that much.
If it's easier, just pick one of the scrim maps.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, do Gibraltar.
Alright.
The 3XP.
When the fuck did we play Gibraltar? Oh, no one gave me tourney codes. What is the code?
Oh, 3XP JWO.
Alright, let's take a look.
Arriving at Watchpoint, Gibraltar battle.
Alright, first thing we do is matchup analysis. So you're playing a dive comp, you've got the Ana, that's fine. You've got Ana Brig is okay. It's not like optimal into what they have. The Widow is fine on this map, especially first point, which is really strong. Tracer is very good here for like contesting high ground and other snipers and maybe jumping on backline if they have a more stationary backline, which in this case they don't because they're playing the Kiriko Lucio. I think Tracer is fine here. It's a good pick. You just go with your monkey and you try and dive on whatever he's going with, or you try and flank and like be a nuisance in the backline.
I did not position myself well here. I stayed top left instead of being far back.
Top left is fine because if they have a sniper, you want to be able to contest this area very easily.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
I aimed at.
Big aimer moment. I prescribe you 1 dose of Kovacs.
Yeah.
You need to get healed here. There you go. I don't mind you taking that duel because the Tracer was killable. Now I mind you taking the duel because she's got support. You gotta look to go with your Winston right now. Yeah, you should have went with your Winston. You should be playing like height, looking to be able to blink where he's going. Because if you can jump on whoever he was on, they might die, or you might force a really important cooldown up. This is fine, just harassing backline. Nice, good kill. Look where your Winston is and try and go join him. Dive is very team coordinated, but you're playing this like it's like solo deathmatch. You see that? Like just looking at the difference between like last fight where your Winston is versus where you are is very different. You see?
Yeah.
Be aware of that more often.
My aim was really bad this time.
That's fine. I'm not really looking at mechanics, more so game sense.
My game sense is really bad.
That's why we're here, isn't it? Alright, I want to see how you use this pulse bomb. That's a good pulse. That was a really good pulse.
My pulses are very inconsistent. Sometimes I hit
That's
the
just how it goes.
really good pulses, sometimes I don't.
Do you warm up at all before you play matches?
Not really. I try to in like practice range, but
I'll give you so there's a practice code called Baxta where you can just shoot some like bots walking around. It's like the all the heroes, so it's like you just get practice on like all of the different hitboxes. You can change the difficulty of their movement. Some can be really hard to hit. And then you just like you can walk around on Tracer and just go for like pulse bombs and shit. It's really worth doing. It's just VAXTA.
I think I might have that actually.
You probably do. I like to play it in queue. It's a good warm up. You should be looking to reset high ground.
I'm with you.
I was trying to get the character.
I want to see you play up here with your Winston, like right where he is right now. So you just jump up on the box and you do the funny jump, or you just blink across, you know.
Okay.
That's where I think you should be playing. Like playing here on this low, like this lower area is not as ideal because you can't like get up here and then like blink onto this bridge and pressure whoever is there, or you can't blink over to this box and then have a really nice angle shooting down.
Yeah.
You also just control more space playing that high ground.
Let's kick this off.
Yeah, so like playing server here when they're so far back isn't really like a good position. You should be positioned up top with your Winston because now he's jumping in against 4 people and you're not with him to help. Like you can like he's 1 HP, but you can maybe get a kill here if you're playing for that. Like even now you should be rotating. You should not be sitting server.
Sometimes they autopilot, which is not a good thing. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to dash off high ground there.
It's not that bad because you live at the very least. Again, look at where your Winston is, like, and where you can be going with him. It's a team-based comp. Needed to recall a little earlier. You're close pulse. This is probably winnable. I don't mind you just dueling the Tracer here. You didn't need to use recall there, I think.
Yeah, I could have dashed down. I was really low seed for this, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you have a blink here. You don't have it at the exact second, but you would have had it. Good idea. Just gotta work on the execution there. If you can stick the Winston, he dies. Or you force Suzu. Oh, you gotta blink in and go for this. Okay, we got there in the end.
Could have dashed for the health pack. Aim movement not working.
Your movement should be like very sporadic around. Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna
Oh
happen.
yeah, that's what Joy also says. My movement is really bad, which I think
Your
it
movement
is.
there is just too predictable. Like you should be like AD spamming, crouch spamming, you know, all that good stuff, so the Kiri can't just like 2-tap you or just one shot you and then the Tracer just finishes you off. You gotta be very careful there.
I get too caught up in my aim.
That's a
Like, just
common
focus on
issue.
my aim.
It just comes with time. It'll come with time and like dedicated practice. Yeah, you just get out. Go! Oh, they almost C9 there. What the fuck?
The checkpoint.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
If you hit like 2 more shots, she dies there.
Aim diff.
If you want, I'll give you a Kovacs playlist. Do you have Kovacs?
No, I have aim ups.
I can give you an aim-lapse playlist then.
Okay. Usually my mechanics are what carry me, but
They're not bad.
When I-
They just could use a little work.
yeah. When my mechanics are actually like half decent, like this is like my aim at like fucking like 60% or something.
I think like
Like,
15 minutes of 15 minutes of like aim training a day would probably help you a lot.
Probably.
Did you just blink, grab the mini, and then recall out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to
I was
recall
like-
there. Yeah, I hear you grab it. Yeah, I think you're actually already full health when you recall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I think I was just really fucking hyper here. I was like, oh, do something. I need to do something.
You'll have
And
recall
my-
again, so it's not the end of the world. If this was like a more intense team fight, it could be an issue. Oh, you can get up there, actually.
Yeah, I know. Double.
Ah, you need to recall, yeah.
I was not planning anything.
Oh, you could have stuck that Winston. Yep, there it is. That's a good pulse. Now you force the fight to end, even though they still had 5 alive before the pulse. Your Ana hits the nice sleep, and you just stick the Winston, he dies. So it's worth using. Now reset height. I want you back on high ground. End of every fight, you should be walking high ground.
Yeah, because Fisher can't get high ground easy, right?
Nope. So you want to be taking that. Like, you're wasting your time here. What you could be doing is you could be playing up here.
Yeah.
And then you can contest this, or like this area here. Or you can try and retake here and then play off of this. I actually think this would be better. You have the time to get up here, I'm pretty sure. If you just use your blinks. So this is probably where I would like to see you, because then you have like a lot of like space to use and utilize properly. But in this location, you're not really going to be doing much.
Yeah.
And if you want to do anything, you're going to have to burn blinks to do it.
There's a lot of positioning, and the positioning is not
It's okay, that's why we're here. Yeah, and if you're there, you're with your Winston shooting this Kiriko. Right now you're on low ground and you're not getting any value.
I'm gonna call this for a second.
I think if you're on high ground, you might have won that fight, because you can force the Kiriko. You can either kill the Kiriko, or you can kill you can stop the beat, or you can at least apply a little bit more pressure. Because right now, like when you just play that on the low ground, you did nothing that fight. You were like kind of spectating.
I saw Reaper here.
Reaper's good here. So Reaper's like your playstyle is now a little different. So you're kind of playing with your core, your Brig, and your Ana, and you're trying to kill the Winston when he jumps them, or help, or like peel for them with the Tracer, or like just try and use Blossom as like a zoning tool, or just to get kills after they use their cooldowns. So I want to see you either playing high ground or with your core. Like high ground on a flank to look and try and get kills, or like with your core. Into this, I'd say you play with your core, because they have a Kiriko and a Lucio who are very mobile and it can get away from you very easily.
Yeah, for sure. When I'm on my 8 game, I was talking with Matt, the old pitch. Like I asked him like, what do you think my playstyle is, and he says kind of what I can.
Kiriko one. Target priority here.
Usually on Reaper, I like to anchor with my team, and just if something happens.
Oh, busting out the Echo.
Advantage. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like anchoring with your team. It's a good idea. Echo's actually not bad on what they're playing. I like Echo.
Echo's one of my best characters, but Joey plays Echo a lot, so I just let him do it.
What would you do against their comp on Echo? What's your game plan going into this?
Force Suzu, and then pressure out the monkey.
Okay, that works. That's an acceptable answer. Now let's see if you do it.
I don't think I do.
Nope, that was good. That was really good. Echo's a very good assassin character. Yeah, now you just gotta get out. Yeah, but this is good. You have beam here. Just beam him. Just beam him. Why are you looking at him?
The funny thing, I'm pretty sure I was thinking I need to use beam here, but I was like, no, I already used the beam on the Kiriko. I don't have beam, and I just didn't look bottom right.
Creative.
It takes longer than that, right? It does 200 damage per second. It does more than that, right? It's more bigger cooldown.
I think it is 200, right?
I think they nerfed it a little bit. I think it's like 70 or 170.
No, it's. I think it's 200 still. It's still really good, is the point. Nice. Okay, good. I would have looked to do that earlier. You try and look for the sticky and the beam on him right away as he's going for ult. Because when he dashes up, he's in a very predictable arc, and so you can look to like kill him really quickly with your cooldowns. If you trade your cooldowns for the Genji blade, it's totally worth. Lucio's one. You gotta turn him up Winston. There you go. I want you chasing this Winston, yeah. Ooh, they played that really well though with the bubble, because they didn't let you get duped.
I was thinking about dashing out, but then I hesitated there.
They just played that really well.
I got tunnel vision.
No, I actually think making that play is correct, because if you kill the Winston there, you're in a really good state. And you dying here is fine, because they have to push payload. It's not like they have like an instant win if you die.
I meant I could have like dashed out if I didn't like this.
I want you duping. Okay, not the greatest dupe. If you
Oh,
can get
that
beat
was the
here, it's
call.
worth.
The call was to dupe Lucio. So I was just
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Beat this. Nice beat. That's a 5-man. Burn the Winston. Oh, I like the Lucio there. That's good. You should not be playing just on cart though. You are not a like. Oh, Genji won. Genji won. Yeah. Okay, good cleanup. Good cleanup. Oh man.
Sometimes I panic and then I can't let go of my W button, so I'm like, I have to turn around.
That was good. I like the echo here. The echo's working pretty well.
Ready
Yeah,
for
I usually
battle.
Joy plays the echo, because he likes the echo a lot too.
But I
That's
am
fair.
certain that we're
Echo's
going to have
really
a
fun
great
now.
time.
Yeah. Always has been.
True.
We will be the lightning that rides the storm.
Did you ever get to play Echo during the PTR when she was just fucking busted?
No.
You could get to the enemy spawn in like 3 seconds.
I can't.
I was
hear
on
you if
console
you
and
speak.
I was,
Fair enough.
You call it?
yeah,
Over here. Feel strong.
it's gaming time.
4,
Indeed it is.
3,
Let's see.
2,
What gaming do you do here?
attackers incoming.
I miss all my shots.
Escort the payload.
I prescribe you 1 Kovacs.
One prescription.
You can look to kill this Genji. He's half.
Yeah, I was like, wait, should I be doing something right now?
Always yes. The answer is always yes. You always want to be doing something. Okay, you know only the Winston's playing here. I want to see you like wide swing this and try and sticky the doorway and get a kill that way.
Yeah, I was afraid to do that first.
Don't sticky the bubble.
Sticky.
Oh, okay, you stuck the bubble. Oh, you can kill this. Oh, maybe
No, I
not.
can't.
You don't have your... Yeah, you don't have your movement. Wait, this Winston's trolling, though. Try and get a sticky on someone? Oh, unlucky. I want to see you contest the high ground here with your Winston. Your team's very good at contesting high ground.
I think I play with Winston very well here. Right here, he called a dive early. No, that was next time.
That's good stickies. You get some
Right
good
here, he
bursts
calls it
in.
early, and I couldn't go in.
Look at the Kiriko first. Let's take high. Ask your mercy for help. Yep, there you go. Someone needs to turn and cart though. That was okay. That's really good primal. There's still Tracer on cart. You probably want to turn that. Uh-oh, you don't have cooldowns. Nice. Good awareness to grab the mini. All right, so looking at this comp, who's your dupe target?
Monkey probably.
Monkey is good. I like Tracer as well because you have really good survivability. I don't think Genji is the greatest, but if you can get that blade, it's worth.
Taking flight.
Kiriko's not good because it's really hard to get his thing.
It's just not worth because you don't have as much like playmaking impact really. Winston's good here though.
I think I played that one.
I want to watch this again.
Winston.
I like this.
Well, it's just from a macro standpoint.
I don't really call for heals also. Like ever.
Yeah. Okay, this is fine because you're gonna die if you don't do this. They use beat and rush. Oh wait, no, your team is using rush.
I could have jumped out of here.
I don't like to straight up jump. I think you go for the Kiriko with your other Winston.
Yeah.
The Genji blade just kills your entire backline, so now you really have to make a play. And Joy's dead.
Yeah, I didn't see Harp on the Kiriko.
To be honest, there's nothing you can really do to stop that blade from happening. It's not. I guess you can play for the sticky, but like, not really gonna happen consistently. I don't know. I don't know if I like the Widow into this from Joy. That's why.
Joy makes us fall Widow a lot.
In desperation.
Yeah. Oh, a moment.
Gotta be looking to play in that doorway.
Hey.
I think he swaps fast.
That's dangerous. I don't think there's much you can do if Joy just stays Widow, to be honest. Widow's really not good into what they have.
Yeah.
I think they know you're up here. Oh yeah, they do. You gotta run. Go for the mega. Yeah, go for the mega. Unlucky. Yeah, I don't think there's much you can do here on Reaper. Especially because Joy's just on Widow, and that just makes it impossible.
What do you think I should have played?
Honestly, I don't think that's even your fault.
Oh. Okay.
I don't really know if there's much you can do here. Sometimes it's just a loss, you know? Like, their team is playing really well coordinated on the dive. Your whole team needs to be making more plays and, like, not playing as passive, whereas they're playing at their own tempo, so it's kind of hard for you to do anything into this. If I was watching, like, the Winston, I would have so many more things to say because, like, you entirely engage, like, you entirely determine how you're engaging in the fight and how you're playing in the tempo. And you kind of have to play off of that on the Echo, the Tracer, and even the Reaper to some degree. So, like, yeah, look at how well they're coordinating.
their dive was way better than ours, so we just matched, or we played Brawl.
You were just outclassed here, I think. Like, there's definitely things you can take away from this, you know. But like, sometimes, like, even like, I know you have issues with your mental. One of the most important things you can maybe take away from this is sometimes it's just not your fault. You can't do much. You just gotta just say, okay, I can't worry about this too much. I just gotta work on the next one. And then just focus on doing your best in the next map. Because there is, like, you can go, like, you could be fucking Sojourn on, or you could be fucking proper on Sojourn or Tracer into this. They're still just gonna jump your backline and, like, kill your entire team, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
The only way you're winning this is if you're one-clipping Kiriko every fight, and that's just not gonna happen consistently, so.
There's someone in the trial queue that needs to try.
Oh, what's going on?
One of your trials is in the trial queue.
He's asking about scrims.
Yeah.
We don't have scrims today.
Oh, I forgot. We don't have scrims this week.
Yep, we're doing VODs instead. I think they just see us in here because we're doing VOD.